We've all seen it, big tech's obsession with AGI. The moment AI becomes smarter than humans, the thing that might change everything, or might not even come. Meanwhile, something far less exciting, but far more important, is being ignored. And Europe might be the only place positioned to build it. Yep, that's right. I bet you didn't see that coming. Right now, it looks like the AI race is already decided. The US dominates. Companies like Google, Microsoft and Meta control the platform, users and the infrastructure.
So, the question becomes, what is Europe supposed to do? Because trying to compete head-on doesn't just look difficult, it looks unrealistic.
The real challenge for Europe is not the lack of talent or ideas, it is distribution. AI doesn't win simply because it's better. It wins because it's embedded in places people already spend time.
Look at the evidence. Google owns Search, Android and YouTube, allowing it to integrate AI into billions of daily interactions. Meanwhile, Microsoft owns Office products like Word, Excel and Teams, meaning it can push AI directly into everyday work environments.
Meta controls Instagram, Facebook and WhatsApp, giving it the ability to shape how AI enters social behavior at scale. These companies don't just create AI, they decide where it appears and how it is experienced.
Europe, by contrast, faces fragmentation across countries, slower coordination and heavy regulation. These factors can slow progress, especially when compared to the speed of US tech ecosystems. To make this more tangible, let's consider a simple example.
Imagine Adrian, who has just launched his supplement company, Gym Bro Optimized. It's not like other supplement brands, because this one is AI powered. No one really knows what that means, especially Adrian. But it sounds impressive and fits nicely on his LinkedIn bio.
Recently, Adrian opened Instagram, ready to scale.
Bro, that worked. I think this AI agent is going to blow me up on Insta.
It should be said, Adrian has 5 followers. His mom, 3 bots he bought from a service called Growth Hack Pro 247, and 1 accidental follower. So, he posts about his AI optimized pre-workout and waits for engagement.
He gets 2 likes. His mom comments that she is proud, and a bot suggests a collaboration.
He refreshes the page, hoping for momentum, but nothing changes. At the same time, Nike introduces an AI fitness coach directly into Instagram. Within 24 hours, 5.7 million people have seen the post.
Adrian knows that, because he checked it multiple times.
It recommends workouts, suggests supplements, and integrates seamlessly into the platform people already use. Adrian refreshes his page again. The post has stayed consistent. 136 people reached. The result is exactly the same.
2 likes, 1 comment from his mom, and a bot trying to sell him something else. The issue is not that Adrian's product is worse.
The issue is that Adrian built a product while someone else owns the place where people discover products. This is not just Adrian's problem, it is Europe's.
Building great AI without distribution doesn't look like a breakthrough. It looks like launching to your mom and 3 bots.
If Europe cannot win in distribution, it needs to compete elsewhere. Big Tech's advantage is built on scale and distribution. Europe is unlikely to outmatch that directly. However, Europe has a different kind of advantage. Trusted, regulated, high quality health data.
While the United States may have more data overall, Europe could have better data. Big Tech trains AI on the internet, which is great for memes, but less great for medicine.
Unless, of course, you're happy with your diagnoses being influenced by a Reddit thread and Elon Musk arguing with Donald Trump on Twitter about who's in the Epstein files.
Europe can train AI on real clinical data, structured, validated, and tied to real-world outcomes. Anyone can scrape the internet, but not everyone can access clinical-grade data.
And initiatives like the European Health Data data space are designed to enable secure and standardized sharing of health data across countries.
This could turn regulation, often seen as a weakness, into a strategic advantage. Instead of slowing innovation, it can create a trusted environment where high-value AI can be built.
Healthcare also fundamentally changes the distribution problem. Unlike consumer apps, healthcare operates through established systems such as hospitals, clinics, and of course, national infrastructure.
These systems already exist in Europe and already have built-in distribution. This means Europe doesn't have to fight for attention in the same way consumer AI products do. So instead, it can focus on solving meaningful problems within existing systems.
To understand what this looks like in reality, consider Karen. For 15 years, she has lived with a chronic condition that no one has been able to clearly diagnose.
Some doctors think it's ME. Others suggest a rare viral infection, and others a genetic issue. She has gone through endless of tests and appointments, but still doesn't have an answer.
Her problem isn't just medical, it's structural. Her data is scattered across systems and no one has the full picture.
Now imagine a different system. Karen walks into a hospital, and instead of starting from zero, an AI tool analyzes her full medical history and compares it with patterns from millions of patients across Europe.
It flags likely conditions and suggests next steps. The doctor isn't replaced. They're equipped with insights no individual could realistically piece together alone.
For the first time, Karen isn't guessing. She is building on collective knowledge. This is where Europe has an edge.
In the US, building something like this often means negotiating access to data hospital by hospital. In Europe, frameworks such as the European Health Data Space aim to create a structured framework for accessing and using health data across countries.
It's slower to start, but far easier to scale. The play is simple. Start with one real problem in one hospital. Prove it works in practice, earn trust. And then, instead of stitching together dozens of separate data deals, apply to access broader datasets through the European Health Data Space, improve the model, and expand across systems.
In the US, you can move faster early, but scaling, well, often means negotiating fragmented data access again and again. In Europe, however, it's slower to start, but once you have approval, you can scale more reliably using consistent, trusted data.
Over time, the system learns, improves, and becomes embedded in daily workflows. At that point, it's no longer just a tool. It is infrastructure, something hospitals rely on and doctors trust.
You see, big tech is focused on building AI that impresses people, often through speed, scale, and visibility. Europe has the opportunity to focus on building AI that actually matters. It may not be as fast or as visible, but it has the potential to create a deeper and more lasting impact.
The most important AI in your life might not be the one you interact with directly. It might be the one that helps someone like Karen finally get an answer.